What's up? What it do, my friends? Come on in as we drive down the road. I want to encourage you really quickly. Y'all come on in. Come on in. It is Thursday afternoon. We have made it almost through an entire week. Whoop, whoop. I just got through working out and I look a hot mess, and that's okay because we did the thing. We did the thing, okay? Consistency is key to growth. And so I want to encourage someone as I'm driving down the road. I'm not going to look too much at my phone, so don't freak out. It's just like I would have a conversation with anybody else in my car while I'm driving. Um, just I have you right here. So, hello everyone. I'm being safe, so no haters saying anything. I want to encourage you though, and this is the only time that I have to pop on. And I had a thought. Actually, it was a conversation. I was having a conversation with the Lord, and I wanted to encourage someone else in this. So jump on in, share this, tag someone. Have you been feeling discouraged? Have you been feeling defeated? Have you been feeling like the pieces are just broken? Like you don't know how to get it together. You don't know how to put it back together, friend. I just left the gym and I was talking to my crew, my exclusive group over at the crew. If you're not a part, come be a part, because I was talking to them this morning about consistency, how it is key to your growth. It's key to your ability to strengthen yourself, your ability to see God move in your life, and how I have been getting back in the gym, right? So had this major surgery, a double mastectomy, completely altered my body for the rest of my life, chose to stay flat as a board, flat and fierce, totally rocking it. But here's the deal. While I was in the gym today, I found myself becoming very self-conscious and, just kind of looking around like, is anybody watching me? Does anybody notice that I don't have breasts? Like, do I look deformed? Are people able to look at me and see what I've been through, or do I just look like a normal person here? Um, it's interesting because when I was going through chemo, everybody knew I was sick because I was bald. And I wasn't just bald in just like a healthy way. Like I was sick. Like you could tell I was sick by looking at me. And one of the fears that I had with going through this surgery was that people could look at me and and compare me to someone who's sick, or, oh man, she must have cancer, or I wonder what happened to her, or she looks a little bit deformed, something's different. I found myself this morning in that space at the gym, and I started having this conversation with the Holy Spirit, and I want to encourage you with this because you may not have lost body parts, okay? You may not have lost your hair. You may not have lost physical aspects of who you are, but maybe you've lost a marriage. Maybe you've lost friendships. Maybe you've lost a career. Maybe you've lost your mental peace. Maybe you've lost your mental health. Maybe you've been sitting in depression for a while, and there's parts of you that have been lost, and you think to yourself, I wonder if I look broken. I wonder if I'm unacceptable. I wonder if I'm not worthy anymore. I wonder if I don't carry value anymore. I wonder if I'm not able to be loved in the way that I used to be because I lost these areas of my life. And the Lord drop this thought in my heart while I'm having these thoughts, right? Which are from the devil, okay? Because he is just the kind of guy to come into your life when you're strengthening yourself at the gym, getting your physical strength back from such a difficult surgery, a massive loss, a huge battle that you won, whatever that looks like in your life. Maybe you've lost a lot, but you stood in faith. Maybe you've been fighting the fight and you've been standing on the word, and it is just like the enemy to come in and remind you of what you've lost and to get you freaked out over what other people think about what you have lost in your life. Friend, let me tell you something. The enemy is slick, but when you have the Holy Spirit, he is the one that is going to come in and reveal truth in the midst of the lie. And so as I'm sitting in that gym, strengthening myself, as you're strengthening yourself on the word, as you're strengthening yourself in faith, as you're strengthening yourself in the Lord, and you're going through loss and you're having to pick some pieces back up, and the enemy comes in and tries to tell you, look at you. People are probably looking at you and they notice everything that you've lost. People are probably looking at you and they're wondering what is wrong with you. The Holy Spirit spoke something to me, and he said, Alyssa, so you think just because you had breast, you were whole? He said, when you had breast, you were diseased. You were diseased. Something was trying to kill you. And now, with your loss, you're now whole. With your loss, you're actually whole. You're not diseased anymore. Listen, I want you to hear what I'm saying. I don't know what it is that you keep looking back on that you think made you whole. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe it was a friendship. Maybe it was a career. Maybe it was whatever. And you think that that thing made you whole. It made you who you were, but you had disease. You had spiritual disease going on that was killing you. It was keeping you from your destiny. It was keeping you from your purpose. It was keeping you from your future. It was keeping you from what God had for your life. And even through the loss, now you are able to say that you're actually healed. Now you're able to say that you're actually whole because you don't have that thing gnawing at you, and trying to take your purpose and try to steal your breath spiritually and trying to steal your mental peace and your rest and your ability to walk with the Lord. Do you hear what I'm saying? Somebody needs this, somebody else other than me, because I know I'm not the only one that is having a day. I have people in my inbox right now that messaged me today and said that my live just yesterday absolutely saved their life. And so what I'm trying to tell you is every one of us have moments where we feel like we've lost something, and the lie comes to tell us everybody sees that. Everybody sees that. They're going to judge you off of it. They're going to see what you've gone through. They're going to see what you've been through. Everybody sees it. You're not ever going to be whole again. Now you're forever broken. You've got something that has scarred you forever to show people what you've been through. Listen to me, friend. It is a lie of the enemy. You might have seemed whole before, but there was very well something that was gnawing on the inside of you, just like cancer, gnawing on the inside of you, keeping you from your purpose, keeping you from your destiny, keeping you from your future. Sometimes God allows us to go through loss because he realizes the loss is less than losing your destiny, than losing your purpose, than losing your ministry, than losing your value, than losing your mental peace, than losing your rest, than losing what it is that you have to offer. Sometimes God cuts relationships off to keep you from sacrificing your purpose. Sometimes he cuts ministries off to keep you from losing your mental peace. Sometimes he allows divorce to happen. Does that sound biblical? No, it doesn't sound biblical, but I can tell you right now, divorce for me is what saved my destiny. I was dragging someone around that did not want to do what the word of the Lord and the will of the Lord was for us. And God said, Alyssa, you have fought, you have stood, you have prayed, you have fasted. And because I love you so much, I have made a way out for you to be able to do what I've called you to do. And I continue to pray for my ex. And I can tell you right now, my ex is now walking in his purpose with a new wife while I'm walking in my purpose with a new husband. Sometimes things don't work out like we think they should. Sometimes we have to go through double mastectomies, and we have to go through chemo, and we have to go through hardships, and we don't understand why. But at the end of the day, God is in every single detail of your life, my friend. He is in every single detail. He does not leave you. He does not forsake you. He sees things that you do not see, and he is protecting you from things that you don't realize you need protection from, because he sees the end game. He sees the end game when you just see the now. And so I'm here to encourage you, somebody who's feeling like they're broken, that they've lost parts of themselves, that people are judging them, that they'll never be able to be whole again, that the lie of the enemy, that all you're going to be identified by is cancer now. All you're going to be identified by is divorce. All you're going to be identified by is abuse. All you're going to be identified by is failure. All you're going to be identified by is bankruptcy. All you're going to be identified by is these things in your life. Friend, it is a lie of the enemy, because you might have thought you were whole before, but God sees the diseased parts spiritually that were gnawing on you, and he understood that the loss was less than what it would be to take your destiny and future from you in the end game. I gained way more than I ever lost. I gained way more than I ever lost. And you are gaining way more than you have ever lost. I'm speaking that over you today. You have gained more than you have ever lost. I can speak that because God is faithful. He does not fail. So I love y'all. I'm home now. I just want to encourage you. Hopefully this didn't break up too much. Hopefully the connection was good. Hopefully you heard what I'm saying. Whatever lie that's trying to tell you, you are identified by your circumstance. You are identified by your situation. You are identified by your loss. I am here to tell you that loss was a part of your gain. You have gained far more than you ever lost, because God is working out everything for your good. He is in the midst of the details. I could go on and on. I've got a whole nother sermon that just floated through my head. I'm not even going to get into right now. I'll get on later and encourage y'all with that. But I love you guys. Listen, if you haven't joined the crew, tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going live in there. I'm encouraging them with a great word that I'm really excited to share with them, something that the Lord just put in my heart. And I would love for you to be a part of it with us. Be encouraged every single day, to have people encouraging you, praying for you, uplifting you. Listen, go do something. Go do something different than you did yesterday. You cannot get where you need to go by doing the same dang thing every single day and not changing a lick of it. Okay? You're the only one that can change your life. You're the only one that can take control of your life. You are the only one who can make a difference in who you are for yourself. God can help you. He can empower you. He can equip you. He can give you all the tools in the world. But if you're not willing to do something different, you will stay right where you are, friend. You will stay stuck in the mess, in the circumstance, in the situation, in the depression, in the fear, in the doubt. Whatever it is that you are stuck in, what are you doing different to get out of this place? I love you. I just killed the game in the gym. It is day 4 back in it for me. I'm gaining my strength, getting back to where I was. Flat as a pancake, but we're doing the thing and we're rocking it out, and I am blessed. I am blessed to be alive. I have gained far more than I ever lost, and so have you. I love you guys. Come join the crew. If you want to be a part of the crew, comment below the crew. I will send you a message. Guys, I came on live just the other day and I told you guys about my e-course, my 6-week e-course, and many of you reached out wanting it. Well, my website is down right now. It is not working at the moment. We are working hard on how to recover all of that. The devil is a lie, right? Like, oh my gosh, really? So we're getting that figured out, and I will allow you guys to know when that is ready to go, and it will bless your socks off. So excited that you're on here, Barb. Yay. Love you, Natasha. Love you, Cassie. Love you, Chelsea. Everybody else who's on here, Christy, Jennifer, Mandy, Justin. You guys have a great day, and I hope this blessed you. Watch the replay. Send it to someone who needs it. You are not broken. You have not lost. God is using this loss to launch you into what he has for your life. And hey, I didn't get to do prayer call this week. We were traveling and all of the stuff. So I want to do prayer call tomorrow morning. It's a Friday. I get it. It's totally off on our days. But Thursday nights are my nights with the crew exclusively. So I'll be with them tonight. But you know what? It just depends. It just depends on how long we go in the crew. I might jump on tonight at 8:30 and do prayer call. If not, I will be on tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So I love you guys. I'm praying for you, Dina, and your daughter, and God's got it. God's got it. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon.